Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. This is a Kickstart video for November 24, 2023, where I take a look at three of the major currency pairs: the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and the sterling versus US dollar. Go Ducks! Some of you may or may not know, but my son is a football coach. He currently coaches at the Oregon University, or the University of Oregon, I should say, and their nickname are the Ducks. And they play their rival Oregon State today in the post the Thanksgiving Day annual Civil War, as they like to put it. So we're going to be going to the game later today. We spent Thanksgiving Day with them, my family here, or my son and his wife and his two children here, and had a great afternoon yesterday, and look forward to the game later on today. So with that said, now you know the backstory of where I'm at and what I'm doing. Let's take a look at some of the major currency pairs. We'll start by taking a look at the euro versus US dollar, and we take a look at this currency pair on the hourly chart. What do we know? Well, if we go back to last Friday, the price closed the week right around this level, and we are currently, if you just sort of kind of move across here, we're a little bit higher on the week. The price action initially found support buyers and moved up to the high for the week at 1.09644, and then we started to rotate back to the downside, reaching our low on Wednesday before rotating back to the upside and trading more up and down, sideways, and trading here. Yesterday we had the Thursday Thanksgiving Day holiday in the U.S., which sort of confined trading ranges, and today's trading range is even more narrow. What we see is the 100-hour moving average. That's the blue line in this chart is going sideways. It's just indicative of a market that doesn't know which way it wants to go, either go higher or lower. You can see that with the price closing around here last week, we're little change for the week, and that kind of flattens out the moving average. So there's a decision to be made, and maybe it won't be made today, but we have something to look forward to next week from the price action we're seeing. Now, what would be the bias for the price action currently? And what I want to focus on here is this swing area right through here between the 1.0878 and 1.08959. You can see the number of different times that the market found sellers against that level through here and here and here, and pushed lower, and then we started to use that level as a support through here, and we pushed higher, and when we reached our high price of 1.0964 and rotated back down, we tried to hold support against this swing area through here with the little bit moves to the upside, but then we fell below it and moved down toward our 38.2% retracement. That is of the move up from the November low right here, November 10th-ish low, to the high price that we saw in trading this week, and the market found support buyers against that level, pushing the price to the upside and back above this swing area. That's the story of this. The technical bias, the tilt, is that we're above this swing area, which is more bullish modestly, and we're also above the 100-hour moving average. That's the blue line in this chart. We'll see if that momentum can continue in trading here today. Again, we have a narrow trading range, so there's room to roam. What we'd want to see is the price to move above the high price from yesterday's trade. That comes in at 1.09, let's call it 30. If we get above that level, and today we haven't been able to get above that level, it should open the door for further momentum with the potential for a move up to the high price from Tuesday's trade, 1.09644. That would be the target here. So overall, we are trying to see buyers against the swing area down through here. That's more bullish, and we're trying to see the price. The buyers are trying to take the price above the 100-hour moving average. That's more bullish as well. We'll see if that momentum can continue. If the price cannot stay above the 100-hour moving average, we could see a rotation back toward our swing area, and we'll start it all over again. Also, the 200-hour moving average is in between that swing area at 1.0887. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next, and if we look at this from the hourly perspective, what we see is at the price high right here near 151. Actually, it's at 90. 151.90 was the high price. That was the And that was the highest level going back to 2002, 3 pips short of that, which was a 32-year high as well, but could not get above that level and started the rotation, sharp rotation to the downside where the price bottomed on Tuesday's trade. Looked like things were going to unwind here, and the dollar yen would head sharply to the downside. But then we had this sharp rebound to the upside, and we continued that rebound in Wednesday's trade. And trading yesterday, we had up and down price action, and trading here today, we have down and up price action, and that down and up price action has allowed for the 100-hour or the 200-hour moving average. It's a green line in the chart to catch up with the price, and you can see that the pair has moved right to test that 200-hour moving average to get this out of the way, and found willing sellers against that level. So sellers are trying to put a lid on the dollar versus yen against the 200-hour moving average. Comes in at 149.639. Also, we have the 50% retracement of the move down from this high right here. That's the high for the year down to the low price that we saw here on Tuesday's trade. 50% comes in at 149.52. So very narrow 52 to 63 range here as the buyers and sellers battle it out. We got to either get above the 200-hour moving average and stay above that, or move back below the 50% retracement and stay below that, where we look toward this swing area down through here around the 149.30-ish type area, and then look toward the low from earlier today, which came in at 149.17. Let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar finally, and if we look at this on the 4-hour chart, the price action was up and then back down in trading this week, and the down found support buyers against the 200 bar moving average of the 4-hour chart. That was a significant test and a significant bounce off of that level around midweek, and we started a rotation back to the upside. That rotation saw the price move above and below this swing area, which came in it was developed going back to August and September, right through here between the 125.24 and 125.47 level. And as you can see in trading yesterday and today, the price moved above that swing area, but of significance is the price stalled against the low of the swing area, and we've seen a rotation back to the upside. That rotation has taken the price back toward the 50% midpoint of the move down from, you can't see it, but it is the July high going back through here to the low price that we saw in the month of September. The 50% comes in at 125.88, and we're going to need to get above that level. We haven't been above it since early September, or we haven't been above that level since early September, and it really is the 50%. The first test, the 50% retracement since the price continued that move to the downside here. So got to get above that 50% to increase the bullish bias. We're making a play. We'll see if we can get there. I don't know. But watch 125.88. So there you have it. Go Ducks. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.